Hey, welcome to today's positive news video. And this is on one of my favorite things, fresh baked bread. This Brooklyn bakery is offering pay what you can bread. The business in the rapidly gentrifying Bedford-Stuyvesant district says it can earn a crust while helping the community, despite what the social media trolls say. I rarely pay attention to what the social media trolls say for good reason. New York is notoriously brutal for the bank balance, so why does it feel so stressful to snag one of the most remarkable bargains in the city? I'm approaching the counter of a bakery in Brooklyn with a warm loaf of focaccia bread priced at $6.50. How much do you want to pay? The smiling clerk asks. $1, I whisper, shrinking beneath my woolly hat and sunglasses. I walk out quickly, not daring to look back. But the staff exhibit no such awkwardness. They actively promote the Name Your Price bread, a concept created by Tony Yarema. Okay, let me try that one more time. Yarema, a baker and the owners of the Bakery by Textbook in the Bedford-Stuyvesant district. We want people to feel comfortable coming in and paying what they can. In America, especially in a place like New York, which is a mecca of money, people feel like they're doing something wrong, and it's not supposed to be like that. We want this scheme to be used. The following day, I stride back into the bakery with my head held high. This time I pay $15 for a $9 sourdough. This does raise eyebrows. Yarema later says it's the first time anyone has paid over the odds. How does this work? Was asked. He says he calculates that 70% of customers pay full price on a $9 sourdough. If a person pays $1, he loses $2 to $3. So this is working for him. And it reminds me of something that I did many years ago. I was doing a private practice, and I can't remember. I was having trouble getting on insurance boards. I was having to ask people to pay cash for sessions. And I knew there were a lot of people that couldn't afford it. So I came up with an idea. I said, okay, with a minimum of $20 per session, you pay $10 for every $10,000 in income that you have. So if you make $20,000 and under, you pay $20. If you make $30,000, you pay $30. 40, you pay $40,000. It's $40, and on up the scale. There are people paying me over $100 an hour, and there are people paying me $20. And what I found was when I averaged everything out, it was pretty much on target with what I would be making if I had gotten on the insurance boards and regular pay for a counselor. And people that paid a lot of extra, I mean, this one guy was close to $200,000 a year, so it was close to $200. But when he understood what was going on, he understood and felt good about subsidizing people that could only come up with $20. Why didn't I go all the way just down to 10 minimum? Only because, $20 isn't a lot to ask, but it could be a significant thing to someone making $10,000. But there has to be, there doesn't have to be, there's good to be some commitment on the part of the client for it to work well. And I got zero complaints from the people that were paying $20. They were happy. They were happy to do it, and I think they felt good about doing it. And I think it's the same thing with this shop that is saying, pay what you can afford it. I didn't ask people to prove how much they were making. You can make $1 million a year and walk in and say, hey, I make 20,000, and you get, that wouldn't bat an eyelash. But here's the other thing this positive news shows. People are basically honest. On average, people are honest and kind. It's true. This kind of thing really proves that. It proves it through this story, and it proved it through my story about my sliding scale. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on tomorrow's positive news video.